Alright, hello everyone. We are here for the final day of the 2023 Summer Kart Invitational. We've got our final group stage rounds coming up, and first off we've got Andy, Dennison, Zoran, and Kyle. So these guys will be getting started in just a minute. Alright everyone, we are getting started here. And off they go. So I've got Stinson joining me here for commentary.
Hello, welcome from kart location unknown.
Look, we've got Andy with the DK pick. We've got a couple heavies. Of course, again, all these stats for every character are the same in this tournament ROM hack we're using. So that's why you get to see some of the lesser played characters.
Already with some rough start for Dennison and Kyle, getting hit by a bomb and several shells respectively. But on Luigi Raceway, it doesn't really matter until the last lap. Unless someone gets like half a lap up ahead, then it doesn't. You can basically bag until the very end and have a good chance to win. It pretty much always comes down to the last two item blocks on this race.
Yeah, as long as you can just stay within striking distance here, all of them are still pretty close.
And in fact, it's usually against your best interest to try to front run on this race, unless, like I said, you can get a pretty sizable lead.
Yeah, Zoran has a little bit of a lead here. We'll see if that gets narrowed down.
Sometimes you get lucky, and when you're in first and everyone else behind you will just take each other out while you can get away, which appears to be happening at the moment.
Yeah,
so
Kyle drops back.
And right now, Andy's bolt prevents Dennison from using, or Star prevents Dennison from using his bolt, which also helps. But now there's a pretty big separation between the front two and the back two. We'll see how it turns out. Oh, Zoran got spun out as a ghost, so he's like a tiny ghost now.
Same frame item usage. And Andy has a star, though. Here comes a blue shell for Zoran.
It's not an animation you get to see very often in the game.
I think Andy's going to pass Zoran here with this star.
Which might be to Zoran's advantage, because it will, well, usually it'll help him get a better item, but
get a green shell.
This time it didn't really help. Zoran has had some particularly bad luck with items during this tournament so far. Oh, Kyle actually had a chance and probably would have passed. Oh, he did pass Zoran. Oh! I didn't see Dennison coming.
Wow, Dennison sneaks in.
That was sort of
Kyle gets third.
Pretty bad luck for Zoran there.
Alright, off to Moo Farm here.
Zoran probably pretty far out of the top three. In fact, the only person in this group that probably has a chance of making the automatic finals in the top three is Kyle, so we really want to watch his points this round. Andy is actually ranked ahead of Zoran if you look at the per course scores.
Andy's been doing really
Dennison's just trying to avoid the final four at this point.
Yeah, so no one gets completely eliminated from the tournament in these group stages, but we'll determine kind of what grouping you get in the playoff portion. So you want to get the highest seed you can, so you don't have to work your way out from the lower groups. And Kyle gets a shock dodge there. Dennison spins out. Kyle's pulling way ahead here now.
I say it's looking really good for Kyle. This level isn't quite as decided by the last item block as Luigi Raceway, but pretty much all of the Mushroom Cup levels are very item dependent, unless, like I said, you can somehow get up to a very big lead. This could change very easily.
Kyle can hold on to this lead. He's got enough of a gap that really got a good shot of just holding on to this.
Zoran getting blue. Zoran continuing his streak of bad item luck. Although
that blue shell might catch.
The blue shell did take out Dennison, and it's going to hit Kyle, so going to make it close at least. But it looks like it's going to be Kyle, Zoran. And I think Dennison's going to be able to hold off Andy. This in third, Andy fourth. Andy with the Ricky Bobby special, first or last.
I swear.
I'll run to the pillar.
Kupatrua Beach here. Start boost from Kyle.
Sometimes if you can just triple tap A to start, it's almost just as good as getting a fast start, because then you don't have to fight with items or everyone else. And you're likely to get a better item.
Zoran got kind of snapped by the wall. Oh, and Zoran makes
Kyle got
That's what
bolted
makes
but
it.
still made it.
Oh, and Andy, who had the bolt, ends up not.
Oh, and
not
Kyle
making
and
it.
Zoran smash each other at the end of the tunnel, so that's going to help the other two who didn't make the
Wow,
jump.
Andy gets another bolt.
Do you think it's in Andy's best interest to hold this bolt, or do you think he should use it so he can get more
Oh,
items?
Dennison has a bolt, so in that case, maybe he'll want to just swap out items.
It doesn't look like he's going to. I guess he. Oh, and then he held it too long and got it stolen.
Got it stolen.
But did he?
Yeah, Kyle stole
Okay,
it.
Dennison
So,
did use his, but he stole. Okay,
yeah,
Kyle
stole
Andy's.
Andy's, exactly.
Yeah, and Zoran gets bolted.
Oh, Andy gets another bolt.
See, Andy's in good position. But since he had to slow down so much, he has to make this jump to stay in the race pretty much. And he does. So he's still going to be behind, but he's going to be pretty close to the group now. With another bolt going into the last lap, which it looks like he's probably going to just hold to try to prevent people from making the jump again.
Oh, he
this time he's
uses it.
actually going to cycle because he saw Zoran with the bolt.
Andy
with the
somehow,
star.
he went straight between the items.
That's and
It's
Dennison
it.
keeping him in. Oh, and then
Oh.
I thought Dennison was so small when he ran into him. Oh, Zoran with the bolt. Oh, Zoran still made it to the start. Looked like he let off the gas a little bit. Oh, Andy made it. Looks like Kyle. I didn't even see. I guess Kyle didn't even try for the shortcut. I didn't notice.
Come on, no! Oh my god!
Big item coming at the end.
I had no idea that was coming.
Very close ending there.
I don't know, it just went backwards.
One close on
Positions
points.
are fucked up at the end. I thought you were in fourth, so it was going back to third.
Dennison is very animated about something there. Maybe about the fake item block at the finish line.
I don't know if there was a shell going after him or
I'm
what.
so glad that mattered.
Looking back at the replay, he got hit by a red shell going to the finish line. That's what happened. The red shell was shot forward and came backwards and hit him.
Everyone's got their items here. Andy with a gold shroom. Gonna cut through the sand.
Sort of a two-edged sword here, because you cut through the sand, but your gold shroom is not going to make it through the next sand grouping, so you're going to be without an item for all of it. Well, I say that, but actually it made it all the way through. I guess he cut through the sand far enough in that he still had enough time to make it to the other one.
Yeah. That gold shroom active, he misses out on one item box.
If you can make it through both sand groupings, though, then it's worth it, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because in that second sand group, basically, your best hope is to get shrooms to make it through the big gap, anyways.
Kyle now has a star. He might go for kind of the double sand cut, and he is. Will potentially grab another item here, but no, he's going to go to skip those and go straight for the sand cut, and he hits Andy.
Nails Andy on his way through.
Moves into first.
Again, Zoran getting the Bowser shell, as he calls it, in fourth place.
Kyle has to watch for that.
Very ambitious bid there, Bart J, putting everything on Dennison to win. Although right now he is in the mix, tied for first.
Right, Andy has a star at the end.
Oh,
the bolt
and
comes out.
Kyle actually got probably a lucky outcome there. He hit the cactus wall small, which spun him out and made him pop up faster than if he'd gotten run over by someone.
See if Andy can move into first with his star, possibly. It'll be enough. He moves into second.
Looks like
He's got shrooms now.
I think Andy can pull this off.
Zoran also
My question is if
shrooming.
Zoran can catch. Zoran's going to catch.
Zoran-
Oh, Zoran didn't catch.
Not
Kyle.
enough.
Kyle kept a good line there. Zoran couldn't quite overtake him.
I think you're just enough for the star.
Really close after the first cup here.
Yeah, it's like what the viewers want to see as a competitive round.
Everyone's fighting for points in the standings here.
The only shortcuts allowed are Koopa Troopa Beach, Cave Jump, and the Yoshi Valley Hairpin Jump.
That's just these standard non-shortcut rules.
I didn't see what happened to Kyle, but it looks like he got dumped over the edge already. Zoran's just sort of stuck on the ramp. Dennison out to a fairly sizable early lead, but this is one of those levels where a bolt can hold a jump hostage. So, oh, and then you can also get stuck there, which is hard. He needs to A/B spin there. There you go. He's come to a complete stop instead of trying to drive through there because the post juts out ever so little and will keep you from driving around it. Speak of the devil, here is a chance for Dennison to hold the jump hostage. Although I guess he tried to catch Andy, but Andy triggered his star first.
Really nice for Andy.
Very good timing. It looked like Dennison saw the star pop up and tried to get it in time, but didn't quite. Looked like it was almost the same frame.
Ooh, and now Zoran has the bolt.
Also not, if you're this far into the race, you probably want to wait until the jump, but you can also use it and almost certainly get everyone squashed by the pine cone things or the coconuts, whatever they are. Yeah, the spiked coconuts.
The Kawano fruits. That's apparently is what they are.
Some of Abney lore today.
Yeah.
Sounds very fancy. Oh, Dennison.
Off the spiral.
Dennison got hit by a shell. Didn't see who shot that. I guess it must have been Andy. Oh, what happened to Kyle? I was looking away. Kyle also didn't make the jump. Looking like Andy's going to run away with this one. Although Zoran has the shrooms. And he'll have one shroom going into the tunnel, which he can use to go up the hill, so this could be close.
That was stuck.
Wait.
Multiple people have gotten stuck.
I don't understand why it does that.
Andy first. Andy taking the early lead in this race. Dennison and Kyle tied for last right now, and Zoran in second.
Andy is charging.
One's in the chat for DK. Everyone's spying Hattok in the background behind Dennison there.
Guy's hitting Kyle.
Kyle with the star, which isn't the best thing for making the hairpin jump. It'll throw off your angle that you're used to unless you practice it. Maybe Kyle's he had too much speed.
There he goes.
I know personally I don't like having the star activated when I try to make the hairpin jump because I've never practiced it, so it's
tough.
Straightens out your line. As you can see, he wasn't able to make a curving arc like I normally want to on that.
When the bolt hits everyone, Zoran not able to use his star, so now he's got to drive back to the road.
Several players stranded in the grass right now, which is not a good place to be when you're small. Zoran could come through and clear out Kyle here. Kyle, smart idea to stay and not run onto the bridge with someone with a star.
Andy makes it.
Andy and Dennison both make it. Kyle taking a pretty tight line, looks like here. And he still made it, though. Good job. Everyone made it that lap.
The boo. Holding it. Might be holding it for the spinies. Maybe going for the left path, possibly.
I don't know, I think he's just holding it just to see if he can steal something good.
Just to stay safe on the hairpin.
I say no, he's gonna. Yeah, so he saw that someone had laid the bake in front of him, so he I think this is going to run out before he can make the jump. So in retrospect, he probably would have been better if he waited till just a little bit longer, so that would have kept him safe to make the hairpin. But Kyle going to get some practice here on trying to hit the hairpin with a restart. Oh, he made it. Oh, Dennison got tumbled
Dennison.
off, so I guess that's going to pay off for Kyle. Dennison with a bad break. Zoran runs away with that one. Looks like Zoran's going to be within one of Andy now, going into Banshee. Me dying.
Alright. So, 1, 2, Banshee Boardwalk.
Right now, Zoran has moved up the list, or moved up the rankings a few spots. Is only one behind, or like 0.02 points per race behind Kyle right now.
Yeah.
Both of them just, and then just 0.02 behind Abney, so these next few rounds are going to be very important. Oh, Kyle.
Yeah.
Red shelled
off.
He hit the barrier, but it was at the top of the barrier, so he went through it.
It's extremely difficult to catch up from this point. He's lucky it's lap 1, but it's like he's going to need some really good items here. Lightnings for sure.
Yeah, even
He
with
gets one.
So even with bolts, it's still pretty hard to catch up on this unless you can bolt someone off the
Yeah,
edge.
he's going to have to target someone. He goes and uses it to swap items.
Didn't get anyone
Gets
off
a
the edge,
star.
and he got spun out, but he did get a star. If one person can fall off the edge, then he can go. Now, as I say that, Dennison's off the edge, so he should be able to catch Dennison. Or he's already passed Dennison, in fact. Now Dennison's going to need some good items.
Zoran's running away here.
This is a pretty front-running friendly track, so this is one that you actually do want to just try to get up to a big lead on. And
Oh, and he hits a banana and
oh,
falls
Andy
off.
Looks like Kyle's gonna make it all the way back
Yep.
to second now.
Kyle just needs one more person to fall off here, and it's one fall for everyone.
After that disastrous start.
And a blue shell's on its way for Zoran, so
That's a fun kart fact. This track is the third highest leverage this year and second all time. I don't know what that means, but
I don't
leverage.
know what that
but
means either.
good fact though.
Zoran
Oh,
stays
Kyle got
on.
comboed. Kyle's back and forth now. Looks like Zoran, there at this point, everyone would just be best just to fight each other and not worry about Zoran because no one's catching him. Kyle's going to be hard to pass Dennison here because Dennison's got the star and he spun himself out. Oh, Andy smashed. Dennison back into second after being fourth for a good while.
Zoran easily winning that one.
Oh,
Dennison
looks
second.
like Kyle pulled out third after his bad start.
Well, you get a point there.
Person says Mario doesn't seem to A/B turn very well, but that should make a difference since they're all the same
Yeah,
stats, right?
They do all have completely identical stats.
Are their hitboxes different though?
No, they're
So
all...
even though their characters look the same or look different, they're all using Yoshi's really thin hitbox.
Yep, they've all got the 5.5 unit hitbox.
That's like Abney thin, you guys.
Oh, we've got the long rainbow road.
Hello, Clamity. Corkstar is ready for the Zoran sweep. Does he mean in this cup or overall? Has he won every race in this cup? I hadn't really paid attention. I think he might have.
I don't know about that. Oh, Zoran goes off the track.
Now this one is not a good one to fall off the track on because it's fairly rare that someone falls off the track, so it's going to be a pretty uphill climb for him to catch up,
Yeah,
unless he can start getting several bolts and stars.
Zoran's a good enough driver. I think it's reasonable that he'll be able to catch up. If you fall off on laps 2 or 3, it's like almost impossible to catch
Oh,
up.
and he got one of the items he needs. Just this morning, he and Jones were talking about how bad luck it's been on Rainbow Road for them this year, not being able to get bolts or stars when they're behind, but it looks like it's working out for Zoran this time.
Zoran's really not even that far behind now already.
He's already making a pretty good comeback. Of course, the distances can be pretty deceiving on Rainbow Road with just how big it is. I'm constantly miscalculating how far away or the distances that people are. Now, Dennison, Dennison could be in trouble here because Zoran was coming up with triple reds, but I think Zoran, at this point, Zoran is just cycling through items as quick as he can, trying to get as many fourth place items as he can to get chances to get stars and bolts.
He'll use his star here.
Going
and
up the
he
hill,
can
probably.
make up some time.
Oh, not using it.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's using it going up the hill. Guess he waited till he's starting to slow down.
Wants another 4th place
Oh,
item.
someone got. Oh, Dennison got nailed, but he didn't get knocked off, and he got his star stolen by Andy.
One of Zoran's reds gets hit by a rogue green.
Kyle out the front running now. Zoran has made it all the way back to 2nd, so that early mishap didn't set him back very much.
Ooh, a green just barely misses Zoran. Kyle opting to not feed DK. Has 2 bananas. A bold decision. Toss those right over to DK.
I don't think that DK is going to smile upon him with good luck since he didn't feed him.
Kyle boosting himself up the hill and the banana throw.
That's a next level strategy right there. Not one you see used very often. Zoran back into 3rd. Now everyone looked like Andy is caught back to the group. Now everyone is very tightly clustered.
Oh, it gets stolen, so Dennison takes the star.
Dennison still start back after getting his stolen earlier. He needs to go ahead. Yeah, he needs to go ahead and use it so he can start sliding and get a new item here. Won't be able to use those shrooms while he's bolting or while he's starred. So Abney, whenever you have a star, is it to your best advantage to not mini turbo just to hold a long slide, or do you actually want to try to play on mini turbos?
It multiplies your speed, so you definitely want to keep doing mini turbos when you have a star.
Okay, I noticed that Dennison was just holding one long slide, so you just want to drive as normal and not.
Yeah, sometimes obviously you're going so fast it's hard to kind of control and keep doing mini turbos. So
but ideally you want to. Okay.
Yeah, if you can do those mini turbos,
Same
it
with
will speed you up more.
How about with the gold shroom? Do you just want to spam that, or do you also want to try to space it out?
Gold shroom, you kind of want to space out slightly. You don't want to just mash as fast as you can. You want to space it out just a little bit.
Little driving tips for all of you out there today. Oh, double bolt and got stolen. Holy cow.
Oh my god.
Zoran shock dodges and uses star now.
No, everything's looking up for Andy now, or looking up for Zoran now, rather.
He's gonna push further ahead.
And I'll say he's going to get bolted, but everyone behind him is going to get bolted also.
Oh.
So
All right, here comes Andy now.
looks like it's a race for 2nd at this point.
Andy squishes Dennison.
What Dennison gets for not feeding DK earlier.
Ooh.
Andy.
Andy,
DK back got him. Oh, Andy.
Andy
stopped.
avoided a lot of greens, but couldn't avoid the final one.
Oh, and Dennison got hit by one of those other bouncing greens that got hit.
Zoran looks like he's going to hold on to this pretty easily. There's another lightning in play.
Say Andy could. No, say.
Andy's probably going to move into 2nd here.
Didn't know what type of. He could get. Well, he got one more 3rd place item. That was the banana bunch. Was it would be helpful for trying to catch up.
Sure, if Andy can catch up, we'll see what item he gets.
He needs a bolt. Basically, at this point, it's the only chance I think.
It's a
Star's
star.
not quite going to get it.
No, Kyle too far ahead. Takes 2nd.
A rough cut for Dennison.
Go to the next track.
Kyle's halfway to 20 through the halfway point. Zoran running away currently after that pretty massive special cup. See if Zoran comes back down to earth this cup, but not very likely. He's one of the top players in the world. He did get 2 shock dodges, and he stole a star, which were very much in his favor last race.
Andy gets this bolt, and there's 2 stars in play to try to avoid it.
Like I always say, you can't beat luck, guys.
It's trouble for Zoran here. He only won
Andy,
with nothing.
Andy, it could be strategic for Andy to try to shock dodge everyone but Zoran this time, though, because he really needs Zoran to get last.
Go.
We'll see how it plays out here, though. Dennison and Kyle probably should trigger their stars before this. They both triggered before. I don't think they're going to be able to get all the way to the jump at this point. I think their stars
they can make it. It's close.
No, they didn't.
Oh, Dennison did not.
Neither did Kyle.
Wow.
Looks like another easy win for Zoran here. Oh, Andy made it while small.
And Zoran has a boo now.
As I was about to say, they needed to wait until they were going past that item blocks at the bottom of the hill, going up the hill a little ways to use their stars if they wanted to make it off the jump with their star.
Just a little early.
Well, Dennison could top the group. He would just have to basically win out at this point, which would be very unlikely.
Zoran's maybe just going to hold this boo all the way ramp. Really has no reason to try to steal anything. Better just making sure he gets over the ramp safe. A blue shell coming for Zoran.
Zoran can time it to where he can trigger. The only thing is Zoran probably just doesn't want to waste his ghost just to avoid a blue shell since he has as much of a lead as he does. He'll probably just take the blue shell and save the ghost to try to snag a bolt.
The blue.
Blue shell knocked him out wide. Oh.
Andy is right behind Zoran here.
Dennison with the bolt, but he also shock dodged Kyle, who was able to make it over the jump. So it didn't really help Dennison much because it didn't get the people. Well, it did get the people ahead of him, but it didn't get Kyle. So Kyle's still right on it, and now passing him again. Oh, Andy hit by a rogue green shell.
There's the lightning. Oh wow, Zoran
stole the double shrooms.
Zoran dodges the bolt.
Yeah, looks like another runaway victory for Zoran here, unless he gets hit by something. They pretty much have to get another bolt at this point to slow the man down.
Yep. Zoran just hoping that no one gets one. Zoran gets another boo and steals a star. Crazy. And that's going to make it pretty easy for him to take this one.
But Andy should be able to hold on to second here. Oh, he gets a star also, so nothing's going to slow him down. I think Dennison really needs to get some points after, I think, only getting 2 all of Special Cup, so even 1 point would be pretty big for him here. Kyle's chances of making the top 4 are looking a lot less likely at this point, unless he goes on a big run here. But he still looks very likely to be in the semifinal round at least, though. You know, Plormorant, why top 2 have stars? That's why we all wonder also. Sometimes Mario Kart just smiles upon you. Dennison hitting the penguin that I run into most of the time on the first lap, and a bomb.
But he gets a bolt.
But he gets a bolt to make up for it. This is another one of those levels. There's not a lot of great places to use a bolt to, unless that happens. I'm about to say there's no place that you can really get a lot of people off the edge at the same time or make them all stop. So generally, in the cave is a good place because they can hit the penguins and be smashed, or they just run into each other. Born in our early lead. Kyle, actually in second place. He's been back running for quite a bit of the last few cups. Almost got hit by a snot green shell. Andy did get hit by a snot green shell.
Dennison has the bolt.
What Dennison does here. Good angle by Kyle to get around the corner.
Dennison hits a penguin right after using his lightning though.
So many banana peels in the cave right now. There's quite a few still left for the last lap. I have a feeling that could make a pretty big decider in the outcome. All of the banana peels in the cave. Zoran did a good job of keeping those red shells from getting to him that Andy launched.
No, fuck!
Oh, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle.
Launched off the track.
I was looking
On
at
lap
Andy's
30.
screen. I didn't see. I guess he got hit by a red shell.
Pretty much no chance for Kyle to be able to come back now. Needs someone else to fall off on the final corner.
Yeah, even if he got a bolt at this point, it was very unlikely for him to catch him. And Dennison spun out. He might have had a chance to get to Zoran with his red shells, but he spun out, so he wasn't able. Oh, Andy almost half second there from Dennison. Zoran on a pair. How many? Chat. How many in a row has Zoran won now? Is that 4, 5, 6 in a row he's won?
Zoran is actually catching up to the
Someone
top
tell me
3
that's
points.
Someone tell me it's been five in a row that Zoran has won. Now Zoran has moved into the top 4. He has leapfrogged both Jake and Kyle, or both Abney and Kyle. Kyle's fallen below Jake now in the top, or in the rankings. Someone named Rage Quit would know a lot about how salty people get in video
Zoran
games.
with a really nice green shell snipe on Kyle.
Doesn't look like there's any bolts in play here to slow down the jump. Oh, backwards snipe. Kyle sniped by Zoran's backwards green.
Indy has a boo, but it's not super helpful when you're third.
Zoran probably the best in the world at backwards snipe green shells. At least of all the players that I've seen.
Red hits Kyle. Another one hits Kyle.
Kyle's just been comboed this entire lap. Rough for him.
Andy steals Dennison's star.
Andy in a pretty good position here. With a star, at this point you have to think whether or not you want to use it. Try to get an item and then cut the grass quickly. Oh, sort of
Zoran steals a star from Kyle.
Sort of forced out of him when he saw Zoran's ghost, but luckily for him, Zoran stole Kyle's star and not his.
Kyle gets another one though. Zoran in a really good position here though with the star
Maybe
already.
because he's going to be forced to use his star here because it was Andy's reds, but I think he was about to use it there anyways. Oh, Andy missed all the items there. Good for Zoran. Kyle's going to need some really good item luck on this last lap.
Wow, Zoran gets another boo. Just insane.
It's your round, it's your round.
Oh, Dennison goes into the water. It's those bananas.
Dennison looks like he's not likely to catch up to Kyle in this race. So it looks like it's just I would say it's a race for second, but after Andy's closer to Zoran than I thought he was. If you get a good item here, if you get triple reds, he might could hit him. Single red's not going to do it though. So it looks like Zoran's going to win another one. 6 in a row for Zoran. Andy second. Kyle pulled third out after a very bad. Oh, I said
Kyle
pulled
gets
third
hit.
out.
And
Oh
the lightning,
my gosh.
Dennison's gonna steal third.
That was super bad luck by Kyle. Not sure what you can do about that one, except for just laugh about it and go on to the next race. Sometimes the game just decides you're not going to win.
Alright, only 2 players get items. Zoran gets hit with a red.
Zoran, was several points behind Andy after the first cup, and now is up to an 8-point lead on Andy. Dennison's moved ahead of Kyle by 2 points. Dennison just barely out of the toilet bowl range at this point.
Kyle gets hit. Zoran uses his reds to get through a fake item. Kyle gets a bolt. It's about time.
See how well the use of it is.
He uses it to swap items. He gets reds. Kyle moves into second. Zoran with a pretty good lead here. Kyle won't be able to get line of sight with those reds he has. Kyle gets another red.
Again, looking very good for Zoran. I was able to flip his early good items with good usage to be able to catch up a second, but right now, everyone's only chances for Zoran to get smushed or hit by something, but even with Kyle getting hit, it's basically puts Zoran out of reach. Oh, Dennison and Kyle take each other out. Andy hits a banana.
Zoran is far, far away.
Does no one want to win second in this race? Oh, almost got hit by a backwards green that Zoran fired earlier. Kyle, I think, is about to hit it. Nope, he missed it, and so did Dennison. Oh, Dennison holds the power here. Oh, and he almost just drove off. Oh, he's in trouble. Kyle's in front of him with reds.
Kyle pick up that 1 point. He hits Dennison.
Dennison, no,
falls
no.
in. Nice red.
Dennison had to try for it at that point. But that let Andy. Kyle trolling the stream right now.
Dennison could still catch him.
Oh.
Kyle will take his point.
Oh, it's patched.
29 for Zoran. Looks like definitely going to be a 30-point round at this point.
David won cheating.
And Andy's also having a really nice round here.
Zoran's actually in a range of setting a record round score for the tournament. Is that 38 currently?
Yeah.
That's what Bana got on the first day.
Yep.
I think we've had 38, a 37, and a 36 round. So Zoran, after a very uninspiring start, is really roared back. I think he might have swept 2 cups in a row there, in fact.
Zoran places the fake. Andy hits it.
And gets hit by the trailing green.
Combo.
Zoran cuts through the middle of the vehicles.
Kyle uses his lightning.
Oh, Kyle hits the fake.
Sneaky fake item. Andy has a bolt.
That's so weird.
I'm not good enough at math. Someone who's good at math, see if Zoran wins out the rest of these races, if he would overpass JesseK for second in per race points. Because right now it's looking like he has a good chance to... Kyle trying to encourage Dennison to give him the shock dodge, but unfortunately Dennison doesn't listen to him.
Andy gets a boo.
Oh, Dennison with a shock bolt combo.
And Kyle gets hit.
Shock car combo.
And he's still holding the boo.
Spun out.
Dennison and Andy right next to each other.
Looks like someone has done the math and thinks that Zoran would be at 1.859 if he wins out the rest of these races, which would put him above Jesse.
Andy gets hit. Andy also has a star now. Andy's holding to try to stay in fourth to maybe get another item, but Dennison got hit by a banana, I believe, and now uses his star. He gets a blue, throws it immediately.
Kyle sees the blue and stays clear. Smart move.
Zoran gets hit into the grass.
Oh, that changes things. It's Kyle in first.
Zoran drops all the way back to fourth.
Be a huge first place for Kyle if he can pull it off. Probably just smart idea just not even go for items here. Just try to drive clean. Looks like that's Dennison's idea also.
Andy hits
Andy
a
tried going for items and got hit, so...
I'm still able to pick up a point there.
Dennison almost able to catch up to Kyle there at the end. Big points for the trailing 2 on that race though. Gotta feel good for Kyle to finally get back on the winner's podium. Yeah, Zoran has clinched the round now. No one's going to catch him. Andy's all but clinched the second place, but It's conceivable someone could catch up to him. Kyle barely made the jump small.
I got the Zoran Deluxe.
Kyle with the bolt. We're trying to see who can put Z faster between him and Zoran. Looks like Zoran gets it off first.
Andy gets hit with a star.
Dennison front running, but Zoran with the bolt star combo. Everyone pretty spaced out in this race so far. Zoran quickly catching up to Dennison. Oh. See if Kyle tries bolting Zoran off into the water. He tried, but Zoran had too much momentum. If Dennison lets Zoran pass him to get the blue shell, let someone pass him.
Andy has a bolt.
Kyle with the blue shell in first place right now. Don't want to accidentally let go of that. Another bolt by Andy. If he tries getting anyone in the... Oh, he's going to get... I saw Dennison was taking too wide of a corner. I don't know how he got Kyle, though. Kyle still has the blue shell, so he can hit Zoran with it now. Andy took out
He gets
both.
two people.
Oh, and then he gets hit by the bomb, but he got the bounce through the bomb instead of getting knocked straight up in the air.
Kyle has a star. Takes out the bananas.
Oh, and almost takes out DK.
Everyone is so close to each other.
He's got his eyes set on Peach, though, and he gets
Zoran. Zoran drops back into third.
That was
Here comes a blue shell, though.
Blue shell just in time for Kyle with his name on it. He needs a back snipe, so when he back sniped Zoran with the green shell. I say it's gonna be a crazy ending. No, Kyle!
Kyle gets hit.
Okay, I thought Kyle was going off the edge for a moment. Second place isn't bad for again. Dennison and Kyle, first and second. Very big cut for these two. But Kyle's trying to explain what happened there at the end.
2 tracks left.
That was a wild course. I think I'm going to have to clip that last. Anything happen on Choco Mountain? You bet how many falls do you think we're gonna have on this race? Think we'll have at least 1, 2?
I think everyone's going to be trying to play it very, very carefully.
I know I've seen races this week where we've had like 3 or 4 people fall off.
There's a lightning. Forced to use it because Zoran has the boo.
Zoran pretty consistently had boos to combat the lightnings this this round.
And holding first, a decent lead, but hits a banana. One pretty evenly spaced out here. Red is on its way, but hits the wall. Dennison with the fake item blocker.
Kyle barely dodging. Boulder there.
Andy gets hit.
Andy falling further into last. Looks like all but assured of last unless someone falls off the edge here. Dennison and Kyle front running again, although I think Kyle may get hit by these reds. They can travel over that wall, but I think he was able to get to a point where they couldn't travel over quick enough. Playing smoke screens for Zoran. Andy making a pretty good push. If someone is just he just needs one person to get wiped out. Blue shell's gonna be a bit late, I think. Oh. Dennison and Kyle again. Dennison and Kyle, this is their cup, Flower Cup.
We've had the same order in the last 3 tracks. Alright, final track for these guys.
EAJ in the chat.
Kyle gets hit by the greens.
Well, it's not looking good for Kyle Dennison this time.
You really want to stay close to the pack on this track and then get some kind of really good item for lap 3 because there's this nice area that you can cut so much grass at the end.
This is definitely one you do not want to get to an early deficit in because it's almost impossible to catch up.
Very short track.
Although one well-placed star can get you almost through an entire race or entire lap, get you at least a half a lap.
And he will be able to probably catch up a good amount here. It's an item.
Didn't really take the fastest line there to get some items, but he did need some more items to be able to catch up.
Had to take a tour to take a tour
Take
to
the trees out.
detour, yeah. Take out some trees.
Andy Landscaping
Alright.
Service.
He is close, needs a really good item here. Kyle gets hit, and Andy gets another star, so that might be enough for Andy to catch up to second.
Looks like
Andy
Zoran,
avoids the items.
Zoran most certainly going to win. Double stars. Oh, Dennison spun out by Banana, then he hit the corner.
Everyone has a star.
Oh, Dennison, or say Andy's star ran
Kyle
out.
takes second.
Oh, Andy's star ran out there. Then looks like he tied Dennison. And Andy finishes 1 point ahead of Dennison and Kyle.
Wow, really close round between the
It's
three.
really close for second place there.
The 9 wins for Zoran. Just really crazy round for him. 35 points, very nice. And Zoran is in 4th place currently on the overall standings at the bottom.
I think his only Dan and Jesse both have one more round today, so he needs one of those two to have a poor round to be able to catch.
Yep, Jesse will be playing next. We've got Jake, Uno, Jones, and Jesse coming right up here. So,
Stay tuned.
yep, it's next.
What's the channel points on that one?
All right, we're back for what is this, round 11?
Yeah, second to last round.
Second to last round. It's me, Hattok, and Zoran here in the commentators booth, and we are ready to go whenever they are.
It's gonna be a very fun round. Three people are fighting for positions. Mainly Jesse. He's fighting for top 3. He's in a very good position.
Very good.
In order to beat me, he needs only 24 points. But I think his main goal is to get even more points because Abney is lurking, and Abney can, as we all know,
Yeah,
put up a
he can
big round, and
he can definitely get some big points in his last round and catch up. So top 3 definitely hasn't been decided yet.
I would say Jesse needs, if he gets over 30 points,
30 would be pretty safe.
he is like pretty safe.
Yeah.
That would be like what 120, let's say. So Abney would need 40 points.
Yeah, it'd be a crazy round, which doesn't seem feasible.
Yeah.
All right, so Jones slips out early but pulls the star, so he's gonna come and get right around Jesse.
Going to first place at the end of the lap 1. That's not the place you want to be.
Right. Yeah, if you're close behind on lap 3, you can pull a miracle star. You can definitely pull out a win.
No, and Jake, very good position right here. This is like the perfect place you want to be, but there you don't get any good items. Uno gets a decent one. It's blue shell on lap 1 is pretty good.
Yeah, it's very good.
So about other placements, Jake is fighting for direct access to the semifinals. So he needs to pass Kyle. So he needs 27 points. If he gets 27 points, Jake is in semis.
Definitely possible because he was. That's about what happened last year.
Yeah, Hattok here, unfortunately. Both me and Hattok are just below the line to make it to the upper round.
Looks like quarterfinals are likely.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight for it, but it's okay. And also Jones. Yes.
Oh, Jones almost leaping over this, but he pulls a star.
Yeah, but it's too late.
It's way too late.
It's too late. So Jake got first, Jesse second. No video, nice for Chill.
No, with the third.
Yeah, so I still haven't figured out what to do exactly in Ligier Raceway. I don't know, it seems like when I'm in the back sandbagging, I never get
the items. Yeah.
So.
You definitely have to get lucky.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, if you sandbag at the beginning, and you can just try to stay behind.
Yeah. But there's I think there's too much chaos from going on.
Way too much.
You always have to pull out that star you want to say. Okay, so Jake here with the bolt in front, 3 reds, so that's not good. And 6 reds.
And pulls the gold.
Yeah, he's going nowhere.
But yeah, he's gonna get hit by all of these reds now.
Yeah,
Jesse's gonna hold him down.
Yeah. Really like when a person gets gold and then you have reds.
Yep.
Well, I was surprised that Jesse didn't shoot.
Same, actually.
Yeah.
He's got one. Yeah, now he's 2.
Okay, but he's.
Oh,
he's still
he
in there.
blocks the red with his own red.
He actually needs to use the star.
Yes.
Yeah. Because Jones behind Jake. Jake in a really bad position.
Yeah,
here.
now he's gonna get hit by those.
Destroyed by all reds.
One thing to note is you typically want to try and just fire the shells with a little bit slower so that they can get hit by all 3. Unless they have a blocker, in which case you want to hit 2 at once.
Goes for Jesse.
Oh, and for Jake too.
Jake immediately steals it.
Uno pulls the star, he's gonna be able to get caught up. And still get 4th place items, which will be crucial around here. See how lucky he gets. He gets a bolt!
Oh, Star Bolt combo
Star
for Uno.
Oh,
So he's...
leaps over Jake.
Yeah, Jesse's pretty good. Pretty secure in first place.
Yeah, and
But
he's got the
it's-
blocker.
yeah, it's
Jones
better
with
for
the
a second.
bolt.
Let's see, Jones needs a good item here. At least some kind of blocker, yes. Yes,
Yeah.
so Jones...
Yeah,
probably
Jones
gets second.
Jones can get second likely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unless
but
he-
unless he hits the greens.
Yeah, unless he runs into...
Jesse gets hit by the blue, still gets
shoots.
first.
Oh, this is... Jake with the bolt. Jones made a mistake there. Running into these greens. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the greens were definitely not what you wanted at that point. Like Kyle said, you can't beat luck.
Yeah. But this was not just luck. I mean, Jake had it with the bolt, but if Jones hadn't hit Jesse, because he went straight into him, I think he would have finished second.
Second, definitely. Yeah. Because if he would have gone wide, it would have been a harder shot for the greens, much less running into them.
So let's see what is actually fighting for the quarterfinals. So he needs 97 points. Needs to get
Jesse in, Jones misses, Jake's in, Uno stops and shrooms into the cave. Jake taking a green to the face. Jesse in first, he pulls a lightning bolt, crazy, but don't worry because Uno's got one too. Jones with the double star.
Yeah, Jones.
Jake's gonna be in trouble here in a moment. Oh, but, never mind, never mind.
It's like
Yeah, never mind.
there's something
Yep.
wrong with this ROM.
All right,
what?
but can Jake get in?
I'm surprised that Jones
Jake gets in.
didn't vote for
Uno hitting the wall. Jones is gonna try and cycle.
Yeah.
Uno's gonna wait for the ramp.
I thought Jones was gonna go for the. Oh, Uno tries to.
Uno, yeah.
He tries to like confuse everyone by firing his own bolt, so he
Yeah,
can
right.
get in.
Yeah.
I respect the strategy. Oh, Jesse used it now.
Yeah, interesting.
It's very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, Jake will be able to get lined up a little bit easier and then use the shroom likely. Yep, hits the banana on the inside.
banana
And Jesse's now in striking range of the red. The red coming around for Jake. Jake gets hit over. Jones misses. Uno makes it in.
I would say that the
Wow.
bolt usage was not the best, but he got a bit lucky with the banana inside the cave, so he was able to catch Jake.
And Juno with third.
Jones 0 points after 3 tracks.
Whew, rough mushroom cup for Jones.
Yeah.
It can be one with a very large points lead.
Yeah,
Just because Mushroom Cup has a lot of chaos with items.
Uno kind of always does well in like first 2 cups,
Mm-hmm.
and then he gets a
Has
bit-
some trouble later,
Yeah.
for sure.
Maybe gets a bit frustrated because it's definitely not easy, you know.
Definitely not. Once the nerves start to hit, then you start sweating. Makes it a lot tougher to make the good decisions.
And I would say this year's meet, my opinion, is the strongest ever.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there in 2017 and there have been a lot of good players, but I feel like the level of gameplay is even better. It's you can clearly see that it's better than 2017, so I think
Yeah,
this
no
is-
doubt.
Yeah, this is a very tough year. I think pretty much 8 people can win this year, so you're
Yeah,
interesting matches.
There's definitely some very tough competition.
Okay, so just hit the train.
And Jones has got the triple reds, which he's gonna hold, which is very strong defensive item. So he definitely has an advantage here.
Uno in a good position here.
Second lap, if he pulls something else, that's good for third at least.
Yeah.
Oh, he pulls double, but
No.
oh, Jones tries to steal, but he gets the bananas. Never lucky, never lucky.
Perfect position for Uno. He decides to use it again. He just tries to escape.
Double stars. JesseK pulling a third place.
Oh, but
Jake with another star.
Yeah, 2 stars.
Jones is in trouble now.
Very unlucky for Uno because if
he needs a shroom at least to try and get over the dirt because those stars are coming.
Yeah, if there were reds.
Oh, Jesse tried to cycle for an item but missed it. Was too late.
Don't hit the.
Oh no!
This side.
No, not like this. Yeah, go the other side.
Uno did a good job putting another fake next to another one, so that was hard
speed
for Jones.
items coming through.
Yeah,
Jones
so
will get into position.
this was super unlucky for Uno because if these guys got reds, he would have been far in front.
It would have been way gone.
Yeah. I remember it stars.
Jones with the gold shroom. I think he's too far back.
Oh, Jake!
Jake pulling out first place.
Jake playing very, very well this round. He kind of came into this year's tournament. He seems like he's not carrying much, but he's playing very, very well when it matters. Last year's finalist, of course. Okay, so we have Jones still in 0. It's quite tough. First Cup 0. I don't think, did we have any First Cup 0 points? this meet?
I feel like potentially Mgay, but I'm not sure. I think he had a point at the end. That actually might be the first 0 that we've seen out of Mushroom Cup.
Yeah, as mentioned, Jones, it's very hard for him to get here in the quarterfinals. I think he's just sandbagging his skill, you know. He doesn't want to show it off.
He wants to take us out in the lower ranks.
He'll be ready.
Lots of bananas on the bridge. Jones perfectly getting through.
Yeah, that's very impressive. Not getting
Yeah, he slowed down and maneuvered through.
Still.
More bananas though coming around the corner. He's in a decent spot now. He's in the mix.
Is he gonna go for Jesse or probably?
I would say very likely.
You see him driving in the grass, so this is a clear sign of screen watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Screen peeking is allowed.
Yeah, so he's in a very good position. Front running in DKJP is very nice.
Yeah, he's in a great position now, unless someone pulls another bolt.
But even if someone pulls another bolt, they should maybe think of hitting second place.
Yeah, definitely to try to even out some of these points.
Oh, I hate this part with.
Oh yeah, when you're small, it's really hard to climb.
Yeah.
Here comes the bolt. Fires it now.
Yeah, they're just firing the
Jake
bolts.
weaving through the greens. Doesn't fall off into Stinson falls.
Jones driving very risky at the edge of the
Yeah.
area. Holy
Makes it over before anybody pulls it. I think Jesse has a star, so he's gonna be able to cut over the grass, which is gonna make this a lot quicker.
Yeah, he's actually.
Oh, he tumbles back.
No, I think
Oh,
this
but here
was-
comes the blue. Here comes 2 blues,
Yeah, this.
and Jesse pulls the star. Still, fires the blue.
Oh wait, no chance for Jones here. Two
Oh.
pulls. That was just like terrible.
Wow.
Terrible luck.
Oh,
And
Uno
he's
takes his
next.
item and pulls
gets
a
the
star.
And Jake has the shrooms.
Go Uno, go!
Jones is just.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. This was just the two. I mean, even if the second place gets the star, it's like okay, it's bad. But what you don't want to see on the last lap as a first player, you don't want to see those shells. It's just it pulls you back in, and everyone can get you.
Absolutely, yeah. Alright, first items, triple reds. It's gonna make Jake sail over. He stays in.
And some damage.
Jake gets a little bit of revenge on Uno.
Jesse already.
A lot of things happening here.
He needs to make the jump and
Jesse makes it.
they can get him with the bolts and
Uno makes it. Jones, Jake makes it.
the bolts and the shrooms are very
Excuse me.
very good here. At the grass on the left side, no one actually gets them. So very good for Jesse.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just boring driving here. No one has anything.
Nothing.
Jesse trying to lay as much stuff on the track as he can. The shrooms, the Bowser shell.
Ooh. Jesse drops a risky banana. Get a slide out of bounds.
I think Jones lost all his.
Jake hits the banana.
Was Uno hit by his own?
I think so. I think it hung around and hit him.
Oh,
Jesse's still playing really well.
Yeah.
Uno actually going around to get some extra items.
Oh,
Doesn't pay off. Jones falls
is
off.
Just like nothing is going his way.
Yeah, yeah.
I hope he knows he's like just one bend round, not get anywhere than this. So just
Gonna have to fight back, but he can do it. He's not getting luck now, so he can get some later.
very
Uno's got the
nice.
mushrooms to get across the grass.
Very nice race.
Jake
by Jesse.
pulls a star. Jesse very far ahead and ready. Finally gets hit by the second blue.
Nice star usage by Jake. He saw the bolt from Jones. Oh, Jones fires it.
Oh, Jones fires it and pulls another one, but Jake gets a boo. Crazy.
Yeah. Jones getting third. Jake stealing the star from Uno.
Let's. Oh
Helping
wow!
Jones
Oh, the
get the
star!
1 point.
Wow!
And here we have it. First point for Jones.
Jones is on the board, everybody.
Yeah, I think how it looks, how this round is going, Jesse and Jake, if they continue like this, they're pretty much locked in.
Yeah, it's
in
coming
the
down
finals
now.
and the semis. Yeah. Okay, another tough track.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jones
as you see.
going in the drink right away.
I think Jones is maybe trying out some stuff now, just trying to maybe drive riskier to see what he can do, and because this round doesn't matter for him anymore. Okay, so Jesse, did he hit Jesse?
I didn't
Oh,
see
I
what
think
happened
Uno,
with
I
them.
think it was
Oh
Uno.
yeah, Uno had a star, was it?
Nice.
Oh.
Very nice.
Drops Uno in the drink.
Very nice bananas by Jake.
Jones having a tough time getting through the bat house.
Yeah.
Jesse has the blue. Potential to hit somebody off the stage with that if it hits him around.
But he's smart. He's waiting
Yeah.
for the bad house to end because
Absolutely.
terrible.
Otherwise, it would have hit the wall. Very likely.
Jones using the star.
And
hitting
Jesse, Jesse pulling a bolt. Jake has a pretty good, sizable lead at the point, so he's got to take it easy around the zigzag.
Oh, this was a strange hit.
Yeah, he got hit and then hopped.
I think it was Jesse targeting with Jones. I mean, it would have been a great play because if you have bolt, you don't want 3 minutes in front of you, so you want to get this guy out.
Jake taking it easy.
Jake. I mean,
He's going very safe.
Jesse's
Jones, getting
catching
hit.
up.
So many bounces.
Oh, but nice thing, Jake got a lot of bananas. This is what
Yeah,
you want.
it's very trapped. It's exactly what you want for Banshee Boardwalk since it's so narrow.
Having a hard time.
Ooh. Uno clearing some of the finish line bananas out of the way.
Jones also trying to navigate over the bananas. It's not an
It's,
easy task.
it's
Yeah.
very tough. Oh, Jesse's spinning out and losing all speed. Uses the mushrooms to get back up to speed. Jake's still laying traps around corners too. Possible that Jesse hits it, stays in bounds.
Very nice banana. Oh, actually, Uno catching up. with
Uno
Jesse.
catching up a little bit. He fires that around the
Oh,
corner.
but he missed that.
Oh, but there's so many traps.
Wrong item. He
So
got the
many
wrong item.
traps.
Jones
Jones was trying to catch up, but the star ran out, and then there was a
Yeah.
ton of bananas. Jake with first. Jesse with second.
Uno first.
Uno third.
Over points. Oh my, we are not even halfway there, and Beck and Jesse have 20.
Yeah, yeah, that's a very strong lead for both of them.
I think Jones has been paid. They paid himself.
You're right. Yeah, Jones taking a dive for $1,000 cash.
It's a beautiful, very, very long rainbow. But we had some interesting races in Rainbow Road.
Yeah, there was a few that came down to the wire.
Yeah, yeah. But I really like this track because it's been pretty much relaxed for
Yeah,
like a lap and a half.
yeah, basically.
Then at the end of the lap 2 you need to make sure that you're at least close and
Yeah, just try to hit all the items
Yeah.
and feed DK for a little extra RNG.
Yeah, hitting those items.
So
It's like the
crucial.
difference, yeah.
Uno pulling the Star Lightning combo.
He's gonna wait for the next items, I guess, yes. Another one. It's free greens.
Yeah, Uno taking out Jones's red and hitting him too.
Oh,
Jones getting hit
Jesse.
again.
Jesse pulled out the blue shell and Jones hit it, so...
Looks like Uno may take the lead at the second before the blue comes.
Don't
Oh,
shoot.
or the blue was gone.
You can get
Oh,
tempted.
there's another one.
You can get tempted to shoot
Yeah,
forward
yeah.
the green, but
It's
you're just
risky.
gonna hit yourself.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
always
I do that
happens.
so much. Like, oh, I'm gonna try, and then it hits the wall, then hits me. Oh, Jake getting hit.
Yeah, just
Blue, red, green.
Reds are very, very nice.
Yeah, down the straightaway. Basically a guaranteed hit if you're even moderately behind somebody.
Fires
And then
the
useless everywhere else.
green. Yeah.
Jake getting hit. Jones getting hit. Jones fires, tries to pull another item, but he gets second place red.
You just see the greens there pretty nicely. Oh, he
Yeah.
fires the.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a mistake.
the red.
He tried
on its way.
to outrun it, but
He tried to bonk it, but just caught a bad angle.
almost too close.
Jones is playing for blood now.
But this is still like the first.
Yeah,
the
it's-
second lap.
yeah.
He's still good. He's still good.
He can. He does pull a boo though, so he'll force all items.
Yeah, but he would anyway in fourth place.
Yeah,
in this
if he-
situation, Jesse's.
Yeah, if he may fall to third anyways and be forced to use it. Oh, not quick enough.
Sometimes, I mean, this happened with the round with me and Dennison,
Mhm.
the last round. You have to try to read how fast people are tapping the A button.
Absolutely.
And Dennison, our round was letting it go to the end. So I knew when to time it and actually got a steal once. Yeah, then it's like super hard.
It's tough because you're trying to pay attention to the course, and then you're also trying to pay attention to item. Plus, are they stopping it early? Which is it's really hard to do. If you stop it at random intervals, it kind of sets up a little defense.
This is why I always try to check.
Mhm.
Like tapping as much
Yeah.
as that goes so they don't get.
Wow. Bolts out.
Everyone's so like super close here.
Jones still unable to use the boo or do anything.
Prediction is Jones will end up in fourth place with a boo. This is my prediction.
Oh, hits the bomb, so he's at least a little closer to hit that green. Uno hitting the chain chomp.
These bombs are very, very nice. The first straight.
Yeah. Jones fires the green.
Yeah.
Uses that. Get a little bit of speed item.
Understands that there is no way he's gonna steal anything because yeah.
Oh,
people
and
are
then a
very
blue
rare.
comes out, of course. And a lightning bolt.
Oh, Uno. All-star combo and
Which
he
yeah.
can
It's-
use it before the items and maybe get another one.
Yeah.
He's
That's what he's hoping for. Oh, but he saves it. He hits it after the items, unfortunately. So
just-
he'll get ahead, but now it's gonna give a chance for Jake and Jesse to pull another good item.
he missed an item here, but
Hits Jake. Misses the item.
Double
Jones gets hit by the green.
ball. Double ball from Jake and
Yeah.
Jesse. I made a mistake here, but Jesse,
Yeah,
very good
Jesse.
position here.
Jesse has a great opportunity,
Yeah,
and he gets the item.
Yeah,
so he's got
very
enough speed now. Takes Jones's red out. Jake has a star.
Unless we get a ball, this is probably
Yeah.
for Jesse.
It's pretty over unless Jones can get an item here.
Yeah, Jake also looking good for second place, but maybe getting to the reds.
Uno
There's
might
a
be able to,
big
yeah,
red.
fires him right away in case he gets a blocker. Yeah, he gets
Some,
away. He gets away with the shrooms.
Jones, first
Jones
half.
first half, 1 point.
Yeah.
Very rough round for him.
Jesse 21, Jake 8. It's like it's even incredible that one person gets around 20.
Yeah,
And then we have two.
absolutely. Yeah, 2 definitely. And Uno, after 8 rounds, averaging 1 point. 1 point for Uno.
I mean, this is a tough competition.
Very tough.
I mean, I talked to Uno before, and he kind of gets worried because I mean he understands that there are a lot of fast players here.
Mm-hmm.
But I told him this is like the best of the best, and
No better way to practice.
yeah, he can probably beat 9.9 people.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. It's just when you compare yourself, it can be easy to be like, oh, I'm not that good, but
Yeah.
you're better than most people
Yeah.
who play this game.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so some
Jones getting stuck in the corner.
nice reds from Jesse.
Jesse knows how to get around. Hits Uno over the items.
I tried to get an item,
Mhm.
but this is
Jones only pulling triples. Jesse setting up the greens. Hits
That's the
Uno.
option.
Uno gets over after 1 hit. Jones gets through the greens. Jesse gonna be setting up some more traps up ahead. Sets up a matrix.
Booms and reds for Jones.
Yeah.
Not even a
Uno
star.
gets through the matrix. Jones doesn't get through the matrix.
I've seen Jones luck, item luck, and I think he's really the one that throws the short end mistake.
Yeah, just getting triples still. Just needs to keep hitting items.
Played a round before where
It's a blue.
like me, Dan, and John practice round,
Mhm.
and Dan he was like, we should just sandbag, and then Jones started sandbagging. It was like most of the races he was last for almost 3 laps. Never got anything. Can be tough sometimes.
Definitely. Beck's got a pretty good lead. The blue's coming for him, but he's gonna make it over.
Yeah. It's
Jones still pulling triples.
It's really hard to hit someone with the blue here, so at the top of the ramp. I think I managed it once or twice maybe. The timing is perfect. So.
That's very tough to do.
Okay, so actually a star for Jones after 2 laps.
It's enough to catch up to Uno, but he's gonna need something in 3rd place now. Jones may have an opportunity to send some reds over the wall at a couple points, but otherwise it's gonna be just to hold Uno back.
It's coming.
And Uno in 4th pulls an
Immediately.
immediate lightning bolt, just to show you where Jones's luck is at. And he pulls a golden mushroom, which isn't great.
Got a better luck than most of his luck.
Yeah.
If he can pull the star here, it would be very good.
Well, on the brighter side, Jake and Jesse are gonna be the targets.
Yes. Let's see how.
Oh no,
no.
but Jake pulls the boo. Never mind what I just said.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Jake really doesn't.
Jones stuck with the mushroom, can't pull an item.
Yeah.
A green takes out the banana and he can't use it to speed up.
so ready for it.
Oh man, he was going for it.
He was so ready for it.
He shakes his head in disapproval.
Bolt now. At 1 point.
Wow. I
So-
can't believe it.
Just so we cannot say that he didn't get a bolt.
Right, yeah. Right at the end. Jones doubling his points. Whew. Jesse and Jake now with over 20 points. Yeah.
They're locked in.
Yeah, that's very locked in now.
Yeah, Jesse just needs one more point to pass me, and then he wants to create as much as the gap from Abney, who's the only one at him.
Mm-hmm. Abney will have to put up a big round. It seems pretty out of reach, but
Unless
never say
something-
never.
Yeah, unless something terrible happens to Jesse from now on.
Right. He would have to get shut down at this point. Jesse missing the items.
We have seen Jones do it, in
Mhm.
the 2016 final.
Absolutely.
He had a very rough start.
It's
but
never
then
too late to turn it around.
The last 7 or 8 courses, he won like 5 of them. So, let's see.
Got some good items to hold his second place spot.
Like for the first one, but he's a bit far.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot it, but they're like
Yeah, there's the rock or the crack.
crack on the left side.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to avoid.
To
these.
avoid. Oh, but here comes the blue.
Yeah, just a bit
Jones
start
does pull.
and blue. Oh, he's trying to avoid it.
Trying to avoid it, and he does.
Nice.
Very nice play by Jones.
Thought he was not gonna make it.
Yeah, he made it. It's amazing.
Big with the star in red position. Just to watch for
Jesse close by with the reds behind Jones. One blocker. He's not gonna go for the items because he was trying to set himself up for a position. Yep, and he gets through. And
Jake.
still has the blocker. Jake has the reds and the star,
Jake,
which is really, really good right now.
he used
So now he can get caught up to
the
Jones.
reds perfectly. Because when Jesse shot the red, he pulled his out, and then the reds were gone. Oh!
Oh my
Jesse,
god.
Amazing. Jones
Jones got points, but
took 2 points
that-
in 2 races.
that was crazy last lap.
Jesse keeps this up, he'll end up in 2nd place.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah, I think 15 already. Abney needs 34. I think they are pretty much our part of 3. Jake also actually in 5th place now.
Yeah, already has over 100 points right now.
Yeah, he needs 4 more points to pass.
To pass
Hattok
Kyle.
and
Yeah.
he's locked in.
Yeah,
so.
he should be able to get points within the next 6 tracks.
Okay, so Uno in 1st. I just feel what. Of course, the blue shells comes. To them, they come immediately.
Yeah, right.
The game saying no. They go for the 2nd.
Yep. Jesse with a blue and a star,
And everyone's so close.
and he can still cycle right here for another item. He pulls that 2nd star. Insane luck, man.
Perfect.
Hits Jones. Jones falls all the way off.
So good.
Man.
Jones just laughing at.
Yeah, he's. I can't believe that. Jesse maybe gonna use it early so that he can sail right over.
Jake playing
Jake,
smart.
yeah, Jake can always just save it, but he opts out to.
Yeah, Jake. I think he doesn't care about getting the first places or whatever.
Yeah, he only needs 4 points.
He's like, I'm gonna take 2nd. That's fine, And if but Jesse makes
Jesse falls in. Jumps a little bit too far to the left.
It's kind of the reason why we went away from top 2 moving on. Oh, Jones, very unlucky. Because as you can see, Jesse and Jake, they don't care about each other that much. They're just farming points and accomplish their goal. And in this new format, we want only the first player to go through, and then everyone has to target like the player with the most points, so it's much more difficult and much more close.
Uno firing the lightning bolt off a bit early, but he's actually in a good spot to. Oh, he doesn't crow, but he does. He gets over.
Shakes.
Oh, but Uno's gonna fall and tumble. He doesn't do a full tumble, so he actually doesn't lose all of his speed. But Jesse pulls the triple shrooms, gets around Uno. Uno pulls the red, but it's gonna hit him too late. Wow.
And like crazy.
Uno with a second place.
Jake
Jake with a third.
Jake. 3 more points.
Whew, onward to Bowser's Castle. Phew. We'll get some large Martys in chat.
And Jesse actually takes the lead.
Yeah, Jesse number 1.
Yeah.
Jones hitting the bomb, gets it out of the way for the first lap. Gets through the thwomps. Jake driving very cleanly. Gets the stairs empty. Goes around the items.
Stairs and
Wild. Yeah.
Yeah, those items are probably the hardest items to get.
Yeah, agreed. Because if you go for them, you'll be so far in the corner of the courtyard.
Yeah. Angel. Red's very nice position.
Jesse pulling third place star.
Both the sides. With the Reds and cycle for better.
Maybe try to cycle. Jesse gonna be in striking distance now and with the star. Jones hitting the backboard, gets back easier.
So Jesse had a star. Shot the red.
Jones
shot
hitting the thwomp. Yeah.
And hit himself.
Oh!
Yeah, instead of Jake. So yeah. Uno and Jones.
Yep. Yeah. Popping off each other.
It's what we have seen this entire race battle for first and second and third and fourth. But Jones
finally pulling a star. Let's go. Jake not pulling a boo.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's been his luck. Getting it stolen.
Definitely. Yeah. But he needs another good one. Catch these guys. Unless Jake.
Oh, Jesse
they
spins
hit each
out.
other. This is very good for Jones. But still. Didn't give these items.
Spins out.
Oh,
yes, yeah, and he uses it right away. He started ditching the bananas early, so that he could use it right away. That was very smart.
Yeah, but it's still pretty unlucky.
Yeah.
Because if there was no book, he would have ended first for sure.
Yep, absolutely.
And now, yeah, this is Jones' luck.
No way! No way!
There is nothing you can do.
Oh my God!
This is just tough.
Just brutal for Jones. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, if there was no ghost, he's first for sure. Second of all, if Uno doesn't get it bolt, he at least gets third.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Like what? Last item block. Look. Actually, even the last two. Star Lightning. Insane. Jake pulling an insta-star. Jesse clearing out the bombs.
How do you say it? Vina or Vena?
I think it was Benna.
You say it in like ratio. You say it Vena, but in English like Vina. So.
Right.
Okay, so Jesse with a star. Let's see Jones with the very nice.
Jesse pulling the star and then triple reds. Oh, but Uno with the shock. Oh, Jones stays away from the car, but hits the bomb.
And then the reds come.
Yeah, and then the rest.
Cannot make a mistake.
Oh, but Jesse hits himself.
The blue goes for Jones. Yeah, this is like lap 2 on total
Crazy.
It's just these bombs are always in the way.
Jones blocking items. Jesse slows down to get the last item.
Nice shot by Jones.
Hmm.
And then just
Oh
behind.
boy. Jones
Oh.
tries to get around, but the red was too close and gets hit by the green.
This was actually a good attempt by Jones to try to avoid it, but somehow it just was too close. Pass through, so. But it's all good.
No items for Jesse, but Jesse catches up and has triple reds. Jake now behind Uno. Uno stays on the track.
Jones actually in a very good position, but he makes very bad mistake.
Ooh, almost gets hit by the truck again, but Jesse falls off.
Jake got Jesse.
Yeah, nice shot by Jake.
Battle of Jays.
Yep, Jones, Jesse, Jake, and Juno.
Okay, so Jesse in for
Yeah, all the way back.
Uno gets nothing.
Jesse pulling a Star Lightning.
Starlight, that's it. That's it.
I
First place right there.
cannot believe that. Still tries to
Hits
hit.
Jones, yeah.
Hits Jones on his way in.
It has been a team of this meet. A lot of star bolt
I can't.
combos.
Yeah,
It's like
it's been a lot more than I've seen.
yeah. Oh, but
Jake still is gonna pull out first place.
doing a nice job.
Yep.
Yeah. Uno getting third, and Jones, as always, somehow getting right. Jesse earned 22 points.
All right.
4 more. Banner. Yeah, and
Anything's possible.
Jake, he already what is it? Clinched his semi-final
semis.
spot.
Yeah. Jones finally putting the hurt on them.
I don't think I've seen anyone hitting someone with the bolt in the small gap.
No, yeah,
It's-
I don't think so.
Yeah, you have to time it.
It's a very tough timing. Jesse pulls a bolt,
You just
use it trying to
reds.
cycle for items, pulls triples.
Reds are very rare.
Yes. The track is so wide open, there's so much chance to hit somebody.
Uno
He's gonna wait though.
jumping off the bridge. The banana, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe he fell through, I didn't quite see it.
Very, very nice play by Jones trying to get Jesse at this spot.
Yeah, he's staying behind for the blue. He goes far right. Ooh.
Jake was trying to get Jones, but
Oh, Jesse.
Jesse was too fast. Now Jake getting hit by Uno, but he's
Oh, but Jones drops in?
yeah.
Dang.
Let's see why.
Oh, and
my
then gets hit by the star. Oh.
It's like no mercy for Jones.
Jones has really just got to laugh at this point. just how this has been playing out.
Uno, this is the battle for a second, I guess. Well, maybe. But yeah, Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse's
clear first.
Jesse's in the clear.
Jake.
Jake's got the triple red, so unless Uno's got a star up his sleeve right now, nope.
Yeah, no ball for
Yep.
Jones. He's last. Unless.
Unless
mistake. Yeah.
unless Uno falls through. Crazy round. Will we see Jesse get 40 points? That would
that's
that'd be
amazing.
number one.
Yeah. So far, 38 is the most, or
39, I think. Ben ahead.
who got? Benna?
Yeah.
Okay. No, he had 38 in the first round. I don't know if.
Oh, and then that was it.
Someone had a chance for 40, but he was stopped at the end.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. Okay, you.
Yeah.
36.
Yep. I got fourth for both Choco Mountain and Mario Raceway. I had a chance for sure, so now Jesse is gonna take that torch.
Jones almost.
Oh, Jones hanging on. Jake gonna use it right away. Okay.
Yeah, he wants to go escape.
Get some space between them so that second, third, and fourth keep each other back. Jesse with a star right away.
Yeah, he has here. His reds are coming. He doesn't see it.
Oh. Or is he saving it?
No, it was not the place to save. I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't see.
But no problem because he pulls a lightning bolt after that.
Oh, it's a good place. Go for them here. Oh, he just cycles. Oh,
Takes
2 out.
Takes Uno and Jones out.
Very nice. And as mentioned, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Also, good play. He doesn't care about Jake that much. He still has to do better with him, but
He can get top points now.
Yeah, he secured first and second.
Mhm.
Just very good.
Yeah,
play.
it makes sense. Just much like what you were saying earlier.
Yeah.
Gonna try and hold him back.
Jones is always ball, but oh,
Fake
wow.
goes on the inside of the fake, but misses the items.
He hit Jake.
Oh,
Oh,
and
the
hits the
bomb.
bomb.
The first bomb in the
So
game.
Jesse now has first place round of points.
Yeah, 39. Best round, and this takes, deservingly takes the overall lead here.
Yeah, because why not? Yeah, why not? Why not? Dang.
Almost 3 points. This has to be the worst round ever. I would say.
Yeah, I actually don't know the overall stats between all the VAs, but yeah, as far as I can tell, perhaps.
I'm gonna talk after this.
Yeah.
I mean, it matters, but it doesn't matter, you know?
Right. He still has a chance to come back.
And he hasn't been playing that bad at all. It's
No,
just,
no. Everybody else keeps pulling lightning stars.
Yeah.
Like instantly, and then he gets no good items.
You can see it in Mario Stadium. Like, got 1 star and then just bolted at the very end, and he was driving in third and fourth for the entire race. So, Mario Stadium is a very long course. Okay, so yeah, Jake has a healthy lead here.
Yep, lots of reds out, so they're just going to be jockeying for second, third, and fourth if they fire him. Trying to pull a good item.
Yeah, this is exactly what you want. Your first, that everyone has reds.
Jesse and Uno pull stars.
Yeah, so Jones saw that, so he has to cycle.
Oh, he uses the boo, doesn't get hit by Jesse, pulls the reds.
Very nice pick.
Gonna hold Uno down.
Yeah, big first for sure. Twice here. No.
Jake's got a pretty healthy lead. Jesse with the
the
boo.
Yeah, he's safe.
Pulls, yeah, possibly.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going around, gets another boo, so just
Wow. Wow. Jake with first.
Jones,
JesseK.
4 points.
Jones got one.
Yeah, so Jake pulls up to 4th place overall, passing by 1 point. Jesse in a healthy lead, and at this point, Abney he needs 45 points. 45 points.
Yeah, he needs a near perfect round.
for the finals, or somehow, yeah, Dan's not gonna mess it up.
Dan's got
he has-
a very good average. He's very likely to be in the top 3.
It looks like it's pretty much set. So Jesse, Dan, and Vanna in the finals. Jake, myself, Abney, he would probably get 22 points in the semis, and then Kyle, Hattok, and Andy,
In the quarterfinals.
yeah, waiting for Dennison, Stinson. Oh, Jones is gonna play in toilet ball, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep, he's got to go all in now.
yeah. Deel in front of Jones. This is very surprising.
Yeah, I didn't think that this was going to happen in this round.
I think Jones just wants a lot of warm up. You know, he's just gonna.
Yeah, he wants to be fresh for tonight.
Yeah. He's just gonna start good and just
Yeah.
carry it
He's-
over. To the
now
next
the
round.
luck's gonna come back for him.
Yeah.
I believe.
Okay, so guys, we are in for the last round here. I think it's. Oh no.
Yeah, there's one more.
Oh,
one
there's
more
one more.
round.
It's like Dan, Abney. Who else is there? Especially Mgay or
Let's see here.
Dan, Abney. Okay. Some. Let's check it out.
Here we go. We got Mgay, Dan, Stinson,
Yeah.
and Abney.
Yeah, the last round.
Mgay might be in your commenting. I haven't seen.
Okay, so, yeah. So see you guys in a couple of minutes with this last round.
Take care.
I try to do like a rhythmic thing, just testing my rhythm.
All right, guys, we're back for the last round of the group stages. This is Uno here on the mic. I got Deel beside me.
Howdy. We figured we'd try and get in some commentary before the toilet bowl round, the bottom four here.
Yeah, the toilet bowl will be directly after this. So, in this round, we have Abney, player 1, Stinson, and player 2, Dan, player 3, and Mgay, and player 4.
Right. So obviously the favorite here is Mgay, but some of these lower tier players like Abney and Dan should still be able to pick up a couple points. Hopefully.
Yeah, so going into this round, at the bottom of the overlay, we have the points per race, basically. So Jesse's currently in the lead. Dan right behind him. Looks like they were just doing a warm-up practice start here. So we're into the Luigi Raceway to get the official round started. But Jesse is currently the points per track leader, but that's because Dan hasn't played all of his rounds yet. Dan's looking to hold down that #1 spot, but definitely the top 3 will guarantee a spot in the finals. And then after this, whoever is the bottom 4, Deel, I see your name in there as well as mine. So
That's
looks,
right.
Looks like we have.
It's gonna be some
looks like we have a match.
some close competition.
Yeah.
Somebody please count how many bombs are hit during that next round, because someone's gonna have to take a punishment for that.
Yeah. Dan with the drippy boo.
All right, we are on our way. Yeah, the main storyline to look out for here is Beck's trying to get into the top 3, so he gets preceded into the finals. Otherwise, he's going to have to play some more rounds in the semis. I think that really just mostly speaks to how good the field is nowadays if he's not a auto bid here.
That's true. I guess technically, if Stinson dips below your point total, then you would be out of the toilet bowl.
Oof, that might mean I get to play one less round, so that works for me. I'm a GoldenEye player, so I was just trying to chill out today, but...
All right, in lap 2 here of Luigi Raceway, we have Abney out to a bit of a lead here. He's the first through the tunnel in lap 2. He has a boo to steal something. Or no, that's Dan. Wait,
Yes, sir.
I was looking at player 1.
Yeah, it's Dan with a bit of a lead here.
Dan's normally in screen 1, so they had to pick cards for screen.
And he's got the boo shirt on for good luck.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes for him. Normally boo's out for Dan. Mgay pulls a star in 4th place. Stinson with speed items to position himself going into the tunnel. Abney in 4th in the tunnel, so he had to use that boo, and we'll see if he draws a speed item. He draws reds. Everybody's reds going around the last turn. This is a little bit of a awkward finish.
Looks like Dan's
but Dan's
clean in there,
yeah.
but Stinson's passing up Abney. Oh, last shell wins. Oh, and Mgay pass. Oh,
Whoa, that was a close
yeah, a
finish.
lot of jockeying for position there. So Dan 1, Abney 2.
Stinson and
Yep. Stinson 3, and Mgay in 4.
go. Yeah, I gotta be careful because I'm always have Dan in screen 1. So that's like I'm always on screen 4, and then Jake had to bump me for it last round, but it's all good. Off to Moo Farm, we'll see if Dan's speed strats. He got a golden shrimp, so he couldn't double up on items doing the sandbag
Not what he's looking for
AB
there.
smart. Yeah.
He tries to front run ahead though I feel front running is going to be more and more of a dubious prospect, as all of the racers that are advancing are very good.
Definitely, yeah. It's definitely going to be jockeying in position, fishing for those speed items towards the end. Abney throws the shell back and hits Dan.
Oh, Dan hits a bomb.
Yeah,
That's normally my job.
Mgay in first. He has a blocker. Abney behind him with the red. Dan gets the star. He might try and save that to catch up a little bit, but he needs to cycle it for another item since he's got
another star.
Yeah. But he'll catch back up to the pack here.
Yeah, that'll allow him to cut a lot of these moles out. Moles out, everybody. Cycles again.
Oh, Blue's
More
coming
speed
for
items.
Mgay in first. We'll see if he just goes for it or if he... Yep, he gets hit with the Bowser shell. Dan is able to go into the lead from that star, and he's got the golden shroom to maybe take him to the finish line, especially with Abney having greens behind him. Oh, here comes the lightning from Stinson. Let's see what third place item he can pull. He misses the items. It's so hard with all these hills on Moo Moo Farm. You don't want to spin out on console doing that. Stinson is able to sneak in, but a lightning bolt comes out. Can he make it to the finish line? A little bit of an angle. Stinson finishes first.
Yeah, not quite enough for Mgay. Stinson 1, Dan 2, Abney 3, and Mgay in 4th. So yeah, just to go over the format of what's happening today again. This is the final round of the group stages. Right after this, we start the semifinals with the bottom 4. There are 5 semifinal rounds. The top 3 players from these group stages will automatically be in the finals, so they do not have to play in the semifinals rounds. All of the players that aren't in the top 3 are playing for that one wildcard spot in the finals.
Yeah, it's a series of play-in rounds. We did start 1 hour earlier today because we have the toilet bowl at the end of this to see who starts in the first playoff round. But the 4 rounds this afternoon, followed by the 3 primetime rounds. Dan with a star bolt combo here. We'll see if Abney decides to just go straight to 2 bolts out.
If Abney goes for this
Yeah, he's
backup,
gonna mini turbos in the backup
very
strat.
clean.
He's not the shortcut champion for nothing. It's just straight into it. Still in first.
Dan goes for it, easy. And
Dan's
Mgay
in
and Stinson drive around.
Yeah, Dan's able to just drive and give another bolt test for Abney here probably coming up, but Stinson pulled one. Mgay's gonna fire off this star hopefully, but he might be trying to wait a little closer to Abney so he can make sure he gets the shock dodge, but yeah, he's gonna go for it. It's good to go early with the star because you know when they're gonna try to do the shock dodge.
See how fast Abney gets this backup. Oh,
He's still able to stick it. Dan's able to come through.
see if Stinson's able to get a good item here. I think it's going to be
On the
too
last
late.
turn. Yeah. Oh, he dodges the green coming in.
Alright, Dan in first, Abney second, Stinson in third, Mgay bringing up the rear of the pack.
Yeah, KTB's tough because, you know, if people are going through the cave there, you kind of have to go for it because going around the long way, you're just too out of position to catch up with, even with speed items. So
Yeah, don't worry too hard, all you Abney fans. A Mushroom Cup is the most random in terms of the items playing the biggest roles generally. So, also why it's kind of nice to get it out of the way first too. Everyone's cutting the sand here. Dan with a star, and Abney with a bolt coming up the rear.
yeah, in first lap, it's kind of like, what do you do here? Do you just try and outdrive, or you just got to start cycling items?
Abney goes for a squish and it goes way off.
He's gonna sandbag to get the 4th place item. Oh, he gets the squish on Dan.
See if Mgay reels him in with this red. Yep.
Still should have some gold shroom left. Yeah, he's able to still keep going with the gold shroom. Ooh, gets Mgay back on the pass.
I think Mgay hit a bomb actually there. All right, yeah. So Dan here is, I believe he's clinched his spot in the final, so he's really just playing spoiler for Beck here.
Yeah, he's currently the highest average points per track, but that will fluctuate during this round as he, gets first, seconds, and thirds, and possible fourths. But he's looking to be top 3 at the bottom ticker there to guarantee a spot in this final. I don't know how the math works to like say that you're clinched like regular sports. I mean, obviously, I don't see Dan getting 4th place for the rest of the track, but I guess technically anything's possible in Mario Kart. So
yeah, I didn't.
I'll let people in the chat. I'll let people in chat answer the chat questions.
That is pure confidence.
We got a lap 3 finish here coming up. We got a Starbolt combo.
I definitely don't trust the chat though. I've been reading it all week, and wow.
The blue out from Mgay, but that blue has to go all the way on the side. That puts Abney back in first. They both have speed items, but this gold shroom's coming. Abney's gonna slide to get a mini turbo.
I think he's
able to edge it out. Abney first.
And Dan's able to eke out the 2nd place over Stinson, who grabs 3. And Mgay has a 0-point mushroom cup. That's fine. He's just lulling them into a false sense of
Yeah, mushroom cup's so random. Like literally anything can happen. Practice rounds, I've averaged anywhere from 0 to like 8 or 10. So starting to get into the skill testers. We got EK Jungle Parkway, where the lightning bolt is going to be a factor. Not only can you not make the jump small yet.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, out on first lap 1.
But Mgay has a star.
Oh, he chooses not to use it, but here's the miniature. Oh, he's able to. Oh. What a pro strat. Mgay with the sick left, whatever you call it, like twist. That is amazing.
But
he cut the too hard. That little item jump.
And then he gets his star stolen by Stinson.
Yeah, that's tough when you can't really use it. He's stuck in the wall right there. He just fires off the bolt because he's in 4th place. The bolt is also good in the jungle because the coconuts that come out, they'll squish you, and that'll stop you with a lot of time.
Looks like Abney will have a clean jump up here. There's no real trash on the track, though he lays down a banana.
Yeah, that banana might be coming to play.
Stinson's roaring through the star. Dan hits a bomb. And Mgay pulls the bolt to try and make up a little bit of time on Dan here. See what he gets in these items.
So Dan has to hold off until he's big.
Oh, and Dan, kind of uncharacteristically, not quite
here another bolt
one.
Comes out, and see it squishes Stinson. So he's able to get big quicker.
Yeah, so we have 2 packs here.
Ooh, Stinson with the red to be coming into lap 1 with triple reds.
Lap 3.
Lap 3, sorry. He's in 1st place.
We're restarting this one. And
bolt's out for Dan. What is he gonna do?
Well,
bolt out for Mgay. Now it gets even more complicated. Mgay fires it off, so that way Dan can hold it and try and catch up a bit. Stinson was trying to sneak. I wonder what Abney's going to do with these greens, but he goes again. Stinson's able to get the shock dodge.
Yeah, it's great timing by Stinson, but Dan does get the other 2. But he'll be able to reel them in a little bit. Everybody makes the jump okay this time. Shelmageddon there.
A couple banana peels for Stinson. Let's see where he lays them to see if he's just going to hold them. Lays 1 on the.
Spins out himself, but he's got a lead. So Stinson taken first.
Mgay pulls the boo, but isn't able to get the star from Abney.
If he used that just to be safe here, no. And Dan passes him up. Maybe he should have used that. And Dan goes too sharp.
Mgay on the board in 3rd. Yeah, I was watching Stinson trap and see who would hit it. So Mgay's on the board in 3rd. Stinson took first that round, and now we're into Yoshi Valley, another round where you trap the hairpin turn, and then you get into a little game with who can make it or who's going to go for it. And lightning bolts are into play to stop that action, as well as any type of trash on the track here.
Yeah, and it looks like everybody has speed items. Those are also very good on this track because it allows you to cut a lot of that grass at the beginning and end of the track.
Yeah, Stinson falls off.
Everybody else makes it cleanly, and Beck is ahead with Shroom.
Stinson goes in to fire off the lightning bolt. He's got a star coming back. I think, yeah, it's going to run out just before the egg, but he's able to get through. Isn't able to get the items because he has to dodge the egg. And Abney first into the maze here.
Yeah, if Abney plays this cleanly, he should just be able to front run a victory. See if he traps this hairpin. Yep.
Yeah, that Deke's going to be...
Yeah, he should be almost home free here if he...
Dan has
drives
blockers,
clean.
so he just goes for it. Knocks out the blockers with his red.
Alright, very clean by Dan, and Mgay just drives around. See what Stinson does?
Yeah, he had Dan behind him with those reds, so you really can't...
I'd be terrified
Can't risk
too.
it, yeah. That's what happened in my last round. I was kind of forced to go around on lap 3, so... Dan's into the maze.
Abney, one more hairpin.
Abney's over clean.
Clean 3 out of 3. And Dan's looking to clutch second with the star, but he's spinning out. See if he actually takes
slowed
this.
down. He's gonna play it safe and
Yeah.
go around.
And he has to use that star because Abney pulls out the boot.
Stinson goes around. Mgay's gonna go for the shortcut. Mgay hits it. Oh, but Stinson has the star, so those reds don't do anything.
Well, let's see if Mgay can cut this grass and see if he can... I think he's a little too late there.
Yeah, he's got the shrooms,
Yeah.
but Stinson too strong there, holding off Mgay for third place. So we had Abney in first, Dan second,
Stinson 3.
Stinson third. 13 and 12-1.
Now for the spooky one. Everybody jockeying for position. It's terrifying at the beginning. His first few turns, the same thing on like Sherberland for sure.
Yeah, you got the bombs in play as everybody's so tightly close together.
And then everybody's trying to throw trash on this chicane
Yeah.
zigzag part here.
Abney first to the boo house. Mgay pulls a star. Stinson's using his star currently. Ooh, Dan pulls out his greens just in time to block something
Let's
coming
see
back at
it.
him from Stinson. Mgay too fast and falls into the Kool-Aid. That'll put him a bit behind, but he's right in front of the items to try and pull another fourth place item.
Yeah, Dan rammed Stinson with the green shell, but he's able to stay on. Abney coming up to the chicane again.
Yeah, if you can drive clean here, this is definitely something you can front run. He's got the boo. Generally, the blue shells, I don't think are that effective on this because they can get lost in the boo house. So front running is a good strategy on this track if you can get out of it. Get out ahead.
Looks like Mgay's catching up with Stinson a little bit here. See if he uses this and grabs another. Yep.
Yeah, he's able to cycle the star.
Oh, that's probably not what he wants here.
Yeah, he's
It's
looking
a little
for
bit sketchy to use
he's
some of those speed items on this level.
He wants something to have people go take a dip. Oh, there Stinson pulls it out. Abney's able to stay safe. Took a little bit of an awkward fall after there.
Dan slows down a
Yeah,
bit.
Dan's through it.
But Stinson hits the bomb that is concealed behind those boxes.
Stinson cycles his mushroom for some greens. Not what he was looking for either, especially on lap 3. Abney coming around the final turn.
It looks like we've got it all ironed out here. Abney first. We got Dan in second.
That lightning,
Oh, that's
I don't
true.
know if it-
Spoke too soon.
is he going to be able to take it?
Let's see if he can. Oh, it looks
Go,
like he
Mgay
might.
takes it. Oh,
Oh,
the red
reels in with the
comes
red.
out another one.
Oh!
It was close finish.
Commentator's curse on that one. Abney 1, Dan 2nd. Stinson third, and Mgay fourth with a valiant attempt there at the end.
Yeah, that's always tough. When you get hit and you have no speed to catch back up. And triple tapping's not going to do anything when somebody's barreling down behind you.
All right, nap time. Anybody got some fun facts?
I have facts, but I don't know if they're fun, so we'll just see what's going on in chat.
I like this a level because there's all 4 bombs are at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So I can hit more of them faster.
Yeah, we were discussing
Really how that turns out.
in practice rounds. Dan was just jumping off at the beginning to sandbag, and it was working. But then as more and more people were trying it, it was less effective. So if everybody just decides to clear out the bombs on the front of the track, at least there's that.
I think Abney started off with a bolt, so he's ahead by a little bit here, but everyone's real close. Stinson just gets a star.
Yeah, still
Able to
bunched
catch
off.
back up there.
Yeah, basically just try not to fall off Rainbow Road.
That's sometimes easier said than done, especially when a lot of these players have done their geometry homework and are really good at the green shell hits and stuff.
I ended up, I was playing a practice round with Jones this morning, and he had a string of banana peels around one of these turns where you're sloping up, and I just basically jumped over his bananas and just jumped off the track. It was so weird. We didn't know what was happening, but we didn't catch it on stream. Abney jumps over the chain chomp, so does Stinson. Dan does not choose to jump, gets hit. Somehow went through the chain chomp, so I don't know what hit him.
Affecting his RNG.
He's using the code. You hit up, up, down, down, left, right, left,
That's
right.
that C left.
C left.
Yeah.
C left, C left, C right, C right.
that
C
hidden?
up, C
It's that hidden C left function in
Yeah.
my code.
Turn on the auto drive cruise control.
It is tough to use these shells as offense in this level. Yeah, so Dan cycles those. He's hoping for something a little better here.
Yeah, after the last spiral, there's a little bit of a straight when you're, trying to get those item blocks. If you're able to be close enough, sometimes the reds can catch up to somebody before you hit the top of the hill and start another lap.
Yeah, you really need some decent line of sight here. It's very easy to nullify a blue shell that you throw as well in this level. Seen me do it about 4 times this
Yeah,
week.
Dan fired off the blue, so Abney's, I don't know what he was doing. He throws the banana ahead to hit Stinson. It was an aggressive banana, but he ends up running into it himself.
Abney feeding DK for the fans on this one.
Mgay
Hopefully
throws
they
the
get some-
Bowser shell.
Oh, just single red. Or single shroom. Hits a deke.
Yeah, Bowser shell hit Stinson, and then Abney hit the deke. So we're neck and neck here going into lap 3. It's really close. Mgay's throwing reds behind Abney.
Yeah, I was reading in a chat yesterday or a couple days ago that somebody didn't know where a deke came from. It's short for decoy, or the fake item box. So.
There is some kart slang, I guess, going on.
Yeah, and this is this event is held in person, but we're playing on a ROM hack that has every character as Yoshi stats, and more than one person can pick the same character.
Yeah.
And it also has
Every character
some
can-
quality of life
Yeah.
things like it counts points for us, and it automatically runs the levels in the tournament order.
Yeah, it also lets you pick green characters, so everybody's able to pick a green character. The double Luigi and double Yoshi. Oh, Abney gets sent off on lap 3.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
If anybody can come back, it's definitely Abney to See if we can race down, but he will need some speed items to come back because we're almost at the end. Let's see if he can pick up a spot because he went off before. He went off after the item block, so he even raced this far to even get an item. He's gonna try and double up.
He's looking like he's trying to go for a skip here. He's
Lightning double.
He's like, I need some green shells.
Yeah, he's testing the skip run RNG. So Dan takes first, Stinson second, Mgay in third. And then we get the other snoozer track out of the way, but going, that's the first half of the cups. So we do mushroom and special, and now we're heading into star, finishing up flower. So halfway through, Abney 16, Stinson 13, Dan 17, Mgay with 2.
Dan and Abney splitting those points. Probably what Dan was looking for.
We got to bolt out early, fishing for bolts and booze. If you're in first and second, you want to be able to protect yourself getting over by stealing stars or even just stealing the bolt to further your lead. You can make it over when you're small with just a little bit of a mini turbo. It does take a little bit of approach skill, and you can still spin somebody out for it. So it's definitely easy to miss, especially when you have people coming at you with shells and litter on the track. So
Abney's sitting very pretty here, in first with the bolts. See what the rest of the field gets here.
Yeah, he's got reds behind him from Dan. He wasn't able to hug the wall, so I'm guessing he might use it here.
Everyone else. Oh, and he's
gonna have to use it here. Everybody's sandbagging to go over because Mgay gets over. They just go.
Yeah, I feel like he has to use it and grab some more items.
Yeah, so unfortunate that's the item.
And he does grab a star, so.
Yeah, he had to use it. Mgay's got the boo out.
Get some more speed items. Luckily, Abney is one of the players that can definitely use that to the fullest.
Yeah. He was doing some large straight track mini turbos with speed items.
But Mgay does have that boo, so have to be careful. I know he's looking out to try and steal whatever Beck's getting, so Beck is kind of forced to use whatever he gets immediately.
Yeah, he's got to fire off this Bowser shell. And if Stinson holds on to the Deke, and Dan holds on to the banana, then
he will be able to.
It less a percentage to steal like one particular item. So not only is it just a play on can you fire off the boo, but then it's randomized what you get.
So Mgay's in third or fourth with the boo now. He should get rid of that and cycle.
Yeah, Dan actually steals his boo.
But
so boo's out for Dan. It must be the shirt. Is it the shirt? Abney able to get second. He avoids Mgay coming through with a star. Gonna be tough to get Dan with a boo protection.
Oh, and Dan goes for that steal, but doesn't get the item he wants. Abney's very happy at that.
Yeah, so sometimes
because he didn't have time to get rid of those reds.
Yeah, sometimes the play is just to hold on to an item instead of dragging it behind you to just lower the percentage of somebody stealing something decent. Of course, it depends on the situation. Now we're out. Now we got 2 bolts out. Be interesting to see who fires the bolt first. I'm just assuming that Abney's going to hold off as long as he can to fire off the bolt.
There's a blue shell coming through, so Abney might be able to make up some ground on Dan here and then reel him back in. Oh, but nope, he gets his red shells taken off by some wayward greens there.
There's the Bowser shell for Dan. So they're on the same straight track. He goes ahead and fires off the lightning bolt just to catch up. Oh, he gets the boo to steal the bolt. Oh my goodness.
Can't beat luck.
Yeah, you can't beat luck.
Stinson's so often fond of saying.
What is he gonna do? Is he gonna fire it off? Oh, Dan.
Oh, and he punishes Dan. Let's see if, and Stinson keeps him on the hook with those reds. See if he still sets this up. And clean,
Dan's able to go for
back
it.
Up once everyone.
Abney's gonna back up through this.
Him.
You get extra points for that. Abney gets 6 points for first place for backing up like that.
All right, we got Abney with the Huge win there.
Dan goes second. Mgay pulls
Dan
off a
second.
third.
Sir.
Able to hold off Stinson there for Wario Stadium. So that ties things up, 19 apiece for Abney and Dan. Stinson right behind with 13, Mgay with 3 as we head into Sherbertland.
Oh, wow. I just saw Beck blink. Did somebody screenshot that by any chance? It's like once per new moon, I think, is his schedule.
Dan with the boo. Early boo. Jumps over. There was a red out.
Abney goes for that right hand item.
I was looking for that red. I didn't see it. It just hit the little island, the little mountain right there in the middle. Dan waiting for an item. Mgay fires off his star quickly. Dan's just probably going to drive as long as he can hold off some sort of shell in the back where Stinson fires his shell, but he didn't see Abney had already fired a shell for him.
Ooh,
So
and Mgay gets that bolt and fires it immediately.
yeah, Abney ends up hitting the penguin.
Yep, but he is sized up faster, so it's a little bit of
Technique.
some decision making there, to be sure.
All right, starting lap 3. Dan still has the boo. Stinson has a red out, and he might be hitting an item block here. He fires it off so that way he can cycle.
Ooh.
Abney cycles a quick. Yeah, there we go. Abney cycles a star. Stinson had the gold.
Let's see if Dan can race cleanly enough to
Yeah, we
secure
need a
this
second
one.
place star for Abney.
No.
He gets the red shell.
Yeah, it
he
looks
was
like-
firing it immediately, hoping for the star. Dan's able to come around first. Let's see if he goes for the swag finisher if he tries to go in reverse.
Of course, yeah.
Abney with the maximum large swag finish.
Stinson with
finishes
the no
second.
swag finish.
Yeah.
Shame him.
On to Royal Raceway. Dan and Jesse tied because the ticker at the bottom will update in real time. So Dan and Jesse 2.03 each. Heading into the last couple of tracks.
Yeah, and the last few years, the bolt tech for this level has evolved somewhat here, because instead of the bridge, they tend to also try and bolt you off around this first corner here, since nowadays you can get over that big ramp small.
Yeah.
You just have to point to the left quite a bit and hop as soon as you land.
A little bit of a skill tester because you got to angle yourself, and then you angle yourself early, and then they don't do it, and you're on the zipper, so then you could spin out. So it's still dangerous.
Yeah, it certainly feels a lot different than in practice versus the pressure of these.
Yeah.
All
Speaking
right.
of bolt,
Dan grabs one. See where he uses it. He's in fourth, so he probably wants to cycle some items, so he
Yeah.
might use it early here.
gotta get over these weird polygons at the finish that always screw me over. Avoiding some of the banana peels on the first straightaway. Abney goes slowly around the hairpin to make sure he avoids that trap spot that Deel was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I think Dan was just trying to psych him out there, and it worked. Abney did slow down quite a bit.
Well, I haven't seen Stinson do the jump. He's slowing down here as well. Now they're all...
Yeah, he normally tries to
Mgay's
take
over.
a tumble.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
He's just holding it. He's just out driving him. So Dan able to catch back up just from the mind games of the bolt being out. So it's a very effective item, even if you don't use it.
It's the threat. There you go.
Oh, Mgay
and he
off
gets
into the,
Mgay,
yeah.
the people's champ,
Yeah, if you go
into the drink. Oh!
tug around the mountain.
And then has a slow tumble himself.
Oh, Abney in too. Like, that's a cliff right there.
And then Stinson's own bolts. See where he decides to use this.
Abney backing up to get more fourth place items. He's got to go with the star.
Now Stinson has this bolt, but he does have the triple reds in front of him, so
Yeah, I think
he needs to be a little bit strategic about
Stinson's
this.
probably going to hold it for the ramp, I would assume. I like to keep people guessing. He goes ahead and fires it off.
Oh, and he gets
Cycles
the
it for the star. Instant rewarded. Stinson going hard
Can't
for the
beat luck,
last.
guys.
Yeah, can't beat luck. I think I heard them say that in the room. Stinson decides to go left instead of playing Mario 64 and Peach's Castle
The
there.
first place shell's out, but I don't think it's gonna get there in time.
Yeah, he's got to get
As
on
long
the
as
track
Stinson
to
doesn't,
finish.
Yep. Stinson's free and clear.
Stinson takes first.
And Mgay doesn't
Mgay's coming with a speed item.
And
It's
Dan's
a little-
going slow, but let's see.
Can Mgay take it? Mgay takes it. Second, taking the
Mgay
inside.
with the sweet inside line. He's getting daps from everyone from that.
Yeah. Takes out Dan.
Somebody clip that one because Stinson's racing.
Yeah, Stinson might clip it while he's driving, to be honest with you.
He has been known to do
he
that.
was chatting. He was in chat while he was driving.
All right.
Bowser Castle, we gotta get through. Marty's in chat.
All right, Beck here gets the early start. See when he uses it. Yeah, he decides to just get clean through all these perilous thwomps.
Knocks out the... Start a new thwomp cycle.
But
He
boy,
spent-
that's a solid bush.
Yeah.
He decides to put this banana.
He puts it at the item block so you would spin out, and there's one more little drop off there that you can't really tell. So you can spin out and then hit the hit the lava.
Yeah, I feel like that's the a lesser used one for sure. I wouldn't be expecting it.
Yep.
Mgay
just
with the star, but it is completely stopped.
That was so
Thwomps.
weird. I don't even understand that one.
You can tell he's confused on that one too.
Oh, then he hits the thwomp after his star runs out.
Back
Abney with a
another-
bolt.
Dude,
He's gonna get both of them if he can go here. He's only got to watch out for one banana peel. Well, Dan still has it. There's the spin out into the lava. That's what we were just talking about from lap 1. Abney lays the
Yeah.
trap.
I feel
Dan.
like maybe a Dan was trying to hit the banana to get the
Abney's gonna take a long look at Marty here at the end with a blue Bowser shell coming.
yeah. Oh.
And then gets squished again. Oh my gosh.
Is it?
Poor Abney.
Or his sins to Marty.
Yeah. What he didn't
He
do.
must be punished.
Abney did nothing wrong.
Still in second though. See if Stinson drives this
Yeah,
cleanly.
Stinson through the courtyard.
Any trash on this
I
corner.
think there's one banana peel still there. We'll see. Abney's making up a lot of time on the spiral. Oh, lots of banana peels
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, and quite a few. on
Now
the
comes
last
the
one.
lightning, but that's gonna get Stinson
All
through
right.
the line in first.
And Dan
Dan
is able
sneaks
to
around in second.
get that late lightning.
Abney in third. What a brutal Bowser's Castle. That was just unfortunate. Mgay has a star and then just instant stop by the thwomp. And then Abney gets crushed twice by one. Unfortunate.
Alright, Toad's Turnpike.
Yeah, on to Flower Cup. Last 4 tracks of the group stages here.
So let's see who's able to take all the items. I think Dan tried there, but then he was able to give back a couple. Mgay in first. Let's see if he's able to
Trap
nope,
the pit
he
stop.
He just goes
He
for
just
one
holds the blocker.
and dips out of there.
Lap 1's the fun. You take all the items when you go through the pit stop here. Oh, he could litter them all here. Yeah, there's a couple banana peels in that one. And Dan spins out on one of Mgay's bananas.
Yeah, this is one of the. This is really the only level where you're able to take all the items, so your opponents can't get anything.
Yep. Dan almost got blanked, but Abney missed one. Oh, Dan's got probably hit with about 10 reds so far this match.
See if Mgay is able to steal anything good with that.
I think Stinson hit Dan with about 4 red shells on early lap 1. Boo out for Mgay. Let's see if he's gonna be able to just concentrate driving through the double buses there. He's gonna stay solid and straight and wait for Dan and Abney to pick up an item.
Oh,
Ooh.
and Abney's a bit quicker on that one.
Yeah, it looked like Mgay had the 50-50 split with it, but unfortunately he gets the mushroom. Stinson holding on to those reds still. Dip in and get some items. Holds off Abney. Abney gets hit with a couple of reds. Back and forth. Dan with the star leading into round or lap 3 here.
See if Mgay is able to hold off Stinson right behind him, and Dan not very far behind. Yeah, Mgay with another boo. Let's see if he's a little luckier this time.
Yeah, you can also use the boo for defense when you come to the end of the lap and you have the double buses that you gotta squeeze through depending on the cycle. So you kind of use it when you can.
Luckily I am almost always too slow,
yeah,
so
Dan,
I don't have to worry about that. But
yeah, Dan passed Stinson and had red, so then that got Mgay. He's gonna hold on to second here, maybe? Coming around the final turn. Depends on how quickly Abney comes in. He doesn't have any speed items. Use it to make sure there's no collision. He's got the
really what he likes.
Yeah. Abney's got to dip in for another item. Stinson hits a decoy. Dan in first. Abney coming around with the speed item. Mgay holds off Abney.
Yeah, Abney almost got that one.
That was a super close finish there.
All right, next we're going to Fire Sea, or Crap Snowland.
Depends on if you like it cold or hot.
Jockeying for position, see what Mgay gets here.
Yeah, it looks like that increased Dan's average point total by 0.01 points.
Huge.
Back tied with Jesse. Oh, he barrels over the hill into the lake. He wanted to go ice fishing. Or Lakitu wanted to go ice fishing, so he pulls up. And then instantly rewarded with a bolt. And so we'll see what he does here on the bridge, because if you come around this corner, see if Stinson's ready for it. He's going in hot. He slows down. Abney, too strong. Abney takes the polar plunge. Another bolt for Dan. He goes wide, so everybody knows that there's banana peels on the inside of the bridge.
Yeah, thank God good gameplay is rewarded in this game, huh?
Oh, then they trade reds as they barrel into the snow. Stinson.
One more red for him.
In first right now.
And Dan falls back to fourth, probably get another bolt immediately. Nah, get some triple reds.
Stinson hits the snowman. And then he's gonna face these reds coming from Dan. Abney not able to cycle an item quick enough, but he gets a boo. Dan spins out on the banana peel, so we're all in the caves here, all bonking around. Here comes some banana peels.
Bunch of bananas. Let's see if everybody.
Yeah,
Mgay's able to stay on.
Yeah, he almost canceled it, but he still stayed
Stinson,
straight.
Though.
Stinson takes a dip
into the drink. Oh yeah. These rounds are only going to get saltier as the semifinals and finals progress here.
Yeah. There might not be any couch slaps, but there might be some loud noises.
He's been doing knee slaps actually this week. So
Abney able to barrel him down, so it's one red. Can he sneak it through? I don't think so, but he's got to get around these banana peels. Abney's safe through for first.
Mgay close on that one though.
And second, Mgay takes the third after a tough third lap for Stinson there.
You might even hear Abney say heck once or twice, which is a little bit too much for the stream, but we'll try and censor it if we
Yeah, Dan talking to the crowd behind him. We're into the last 2 courses here. These are gonna be fast ones. Chaco, you have the hairpin turn, which you can trap it with all kinds of banana peels and decoys, and then you got the lightning bolt that can be in play.
And you can't forget about these 2 hills or 3 hills at the end, it's kind of tough to go straight and not tumble on the wall there.
Yeah, it's also a good place to put a lot of decoys.
For sure. Can really trip you up at the end, but we've got Abney in first, looking good with a star there.
Yeah, he's gonna drive straight. Don't think he's gonna cycle here, but we'll see.
Gonna drive straight through the mountain. Yeah, he's looking to hold on to this, and unless somebody grabs a bolt, it seems like. So
yeah, if you
he's home free at the end.
Yeah, if you don't drive straight over those 3 hills at the end, you can cancel a star or cancel a shroom, all kinds of stuff if you hit the corner. Slowing down a little bit. Make sure he can get through. Okay, he just wanted to make sure see what Dan got. Dan got speed item, so he's just gonna match the speed item. Fire off. Dan gets smushed. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Abney
And he
cleaned over
has
the
triple
hills.
reds in front of him, so he might have a tough time picking up the point on this one.
Stinson dodges the decoy, takes second.
As long as
Mgay
they
driving
drive
straight.
Oh,
Whoa.
and Dan still almost takes it out there.
Coming in, it's hot. There's no way that I can do that. He almost pulled it off.
You'll be seeing our best efforts right after this. So, all right, last course.
Yeah, Abney can get the outright win here. The tie is definitely possible as well. Dan really needs... I don't think a first place could secure Dan top seed overall, but we will see. He's definitely playing for that screen 1 player position.
I feel like Dan's trying to go for all trees, but he doesn't have a star.
Abney holds on to a defensive blocker there instead of cycling and trapping the little shortcut at the end. Dan gets around the red shell, but Abney fires it off.
Gets him into the grass a little bit.
And Dan's gold shroom is out, so he's got to drive through the
I
grass.
hope for a good item here. First play shell.
Yeah. Kyle's corner getting the love with a bunch of bananas there.
Oh yeah, speed items in this level are very good. It's probably one of the best levels for speed items.
Yeah, such a short track.
Yeah, like this one, Luigi. You cut quite a bit of grass.
Oh, the
And
deke!
Yoshi.
He laid the deke down, but the shock dodge gets Abney through the second deke. Otherwise, he would have tumbled again. Stinson
Calculated.
coming across. He's gonna lay this decoy. He gets hit, so then this is exactly what almost happened to Abney. Instead, it happens to Stinson.
Ooh, but
Abney
gets
pulls the star, goes for the shroom. Like, oh my god!
Going for the all trees
All
record
trees.
here live. And is
Abney comes
able
across.
to
He's gonna take it, which
sear
makes the
into
tie for
win.
the round. Oh my gosh, what a finish! Mgay third, Stinson in fourth. As we complete the group stage with a tie 32-32.
Abney voters
Abney
in
and Dan,
shambles.
followed by Stinson with 22 and Mgay with a solid 10 points. Tough round.
All right, that was the last of the group rounds. The bottom 4 round is coming up right after this.
So that looks like Deel, Jones, Uno, and Mgay. So
Yes, sir. Oh, that's
that'll
gonna
be a
be
good
wild
one.
time.
We'll see you guys,
See you guys
here
later.
shortly.